Hey, man.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mama. For everybody who don't know, this is my mother. This is my mother. My mother's in the stream. This is the first time my mom ever came to a stream, and of course she would come to the stream where her boys is in it.
Right. Talking about this young guy's name has came up several times. This Killian Hayes rookie card. The first person in the comment can tell me where this guy played at before he came over here to the U.S. to get drafted. If you can tell me the team that he played for overseas in the comments, you get this card. The first person.
Come on, C-Snoop. Come on, C-Snoop. Come on, Marco. Yeah, baby.
Yes. Okay. We're going to do something back-to-back. We're going to give another one back-to-back. We got Isaiah Stewart rookie card. I got the question ready for you.
Beef stew.
Listen, Isaiah Stewart rookie card, man. We're not going to give away no trash here. We're going to give y'all away some stuff that you know that's going to be worth something. So, first person in the comments, right? If you can tell me what Isaiah Stewart's star rank coming out of high school, first person in the comment, you got this card. Isaiah Stewart.
Teal gang, all right. That's me all day long. Listen, I usually don't do current jerseys, right? But when they come back with these and that K Cunningham, you know, we got to get that right. But that man, listen,
that's it.
Listen,
that's it.
Listen,
I'll be back.
Listen,
that's it.
Listen, I need the Teal back, please. We Teal ganged out over here. I mean, you got the real like pony hair on there. Oh, look at King, y'all. Look at King. He had to go get his time office too, you know. But yeah, man. Listen,
you know, I had to. We had to bring these out.
You know. You know.
And we live. What's going on? Hey, once again, we back. We three kings live in the building. Big A, Big Willie Styles. King be joining us in a little bit. Coming to join you guys on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I know you guys is really looking at this entertaining Lions game that's on right now, of course. We coming to y'all live right now, man, so y'all can chop it up with the Kings, man. Big A, what's going on with you?
Nothing, man. You know, man, one of those weeks, man. You know, just the weekend took so long to get here. Then, of course, it's gone. You know.
Yeah, time to go back to work. Work.
You know, just waiting on them Wolverines, man. But you know, we'll talk about that when we put that hat on.
Exactly. So yeah, we just gonna jump into the Lions real quick. Of course, they're playing Denver right now as we speak. Looks like they about to go down 14-0 because the Denver Broncos just scored. Of course, the Lions, they are shorthand today. Hawkinson, Swift, amongst others that's either out for the COVID or flu situation. So that really today is all in the hands of Jared Goff. And of course, that's not much to say. So, if you guys is watching, I know you guys is watching, man, the defense is going to try to have to hold it down, but that's going to be a hard task today, being that the offense is really shorthand. There's not a lot that you can do or say for today, in which, that's kind of been the season right now. I mean, I don't think, honestly, nobody really wants, Lions to do anything else. They got the victory out the way, so we're not going over. Right now, they're looking like they're going towards that, that number one pick. But like you said, just watching, you want to see production coming, out of the Lions. I think mostly you want to see the production coming mostly from that defensive end. Now, offensive, we know they're not really fine to anything, but defensively wise, I would like to, still continue to see the growth on that end. So, yeah, there's not much we could say right now. Like I said, this is gonna be quick little Lions discussion. What you got, Big A?
Like you said, man, we got a lot of people out, man, and it's just like this year is just like, I don't want to say we wasting the defense, but like when you come to play Detroit, you feel it after you leave it because of the defense, man. We got some hitters out there, and I'm really liking the secondary, so I can just only imagine what's gonna happen when we get something in that front seven, man.
Yeah.
Like we get a threat on that front seven, man. I mean, look what Dallas doing with Michael Parsons, man.
Yeah.
Like, they like, dude, go get the quarterback. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
it.
The dude has 12 sacks, bro.
Listen, they're not asking him to do too much, but just let's get you to that quarterback, and he's been, the most outstanding, like I said, defensive rookie of the year. I don't see anybody else coming close to what he's been doing. So I honestly feel like he's going to get that marking. Just watching a little bit of the game right now. It looks like we done lost a couple of guys to the defense. Had to go into the tent. Jeremy Jacobs, he went down, and Anzalone, he just went down too. And it's always, it is not sickness, it's injuries that plagues this Lions team and basically the organization. It's never, we can never get a full healthy season out of the Lions.
Well, I mean, like I said, especially for like the defensive side of the ball, man, it's a lot of wear and tear on those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? For us to have Jared Goff as the 30-something $million man a year, man, and the three and outs. It wears on you. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, Swift hurt now. Like you say, Hawkinson out today. St. Brown, it was good to see him as a sight last week.
Yeah.
But I hate to say it, man. It's just one of those things to where it's like, you don't want to see your team to keep losing, but we got to put ourselves in a position for this draft to come up, man, to really, this draft and next year's draft is, listen, it's like, it's going to show you the direction that we're going as an organization and as a team, man. We have to hit home runs. We have to.
It's about time, and it's definitely it's at that time where we have to, we got to hit some home runs when it comes to these drafts. It's been far too long, which we haven't had that really guy to come in that's going to come in and show some production and come in for the most part. My main thing is coming in being healthy. You got to be healthy. Coming in, got to be able to stay on the field so that you can get better throughout the season. And losing guys to injuries always seems to cost us. Like you said, we got a number one. We're supposed to have a number one cornerback out there that really hasn't seen the field in the past two seasons because of injury.
But look at the guys who was drafted way later than him, though. Some of them are undrafted.
Right. So it begs the question, and I know, guys, when it came to the draft, that was a big question, like of drafting a cornerback that high of a pick. But everyone was saying like he was one of the once in a generation types of corners.
Not me. But
we had opportunities. Maybe we could have went otherwise with that that third pick, but it was seen to be that's what everyone wanted to go to. But like you said, with corners drafted that high in the draft.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's some corners that went high in the draft. You got your Patrick Petersons, you got your Champ Baileys, your Charles Woodsons,
But at number 3 though,
they were up there. I think Patrick.
I know they was top. I know they were top 10 picks. Of course, I think Woodson was at like number 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, but this is my thing. Those was true shut down corners.
That I don't believe Okuda was that, in my opinion.
And ain't no believe he wasn't that, man. He was not that, you know. So and then this is my thing of what we passed up on Okuda. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a Michael Parsons guy. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, no, I'm sorry, not Michael Parsons, but I wanted Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah,
just because of his versatility, man. You know, just imagine this, right? Imagine we go get Isaiah Simmons, man, and then turn around this draft, go
grab
get him,
Parsons,
man.
Yeah, that. But truly, that draft, it was really, we was really trying to find a way to get Chase Young. I think there was a lot of focus on trying to get
understand that,
Chase Young.
But when
he didn't come available,
Isaiah Simmons was the next best defensive guy. And you got a guy that can go from linebacker to safety and not miss a step. Because, usually when guys go from linebacker to safety, either they're too slow going back to safety, so that's why you put them at safety. Or if you bring them down, sometimes they don't really have that power and that knack for the ball. And he's all of that, man.
Yeah, but we always got to wait till after the fact to see that type of vernacular. But we're not the GM of the Lions. We're just fans hoping and wishing that they and maybe this be the year, and because more likely because we're gonna be down there in Vegas when they do make these picks. So I think we're gonna put some pressure on them when we get down there.
Run my fade. I get my jersey made.
Listen,
number
guys.
97 ain't drafted.
Guys, the string with us know. I need y'all to start, bringing up donations because we may need bond money when we get down. we might need bond money. Man.
When I get this jersey made with Hutchinson number 97, and they don't draft him, oh yeah, somebody running the fade. Somebody from the Lions organization is gonna get them. Yeah, it's gonna be rough on them. They're gonna want to send another representative from now on to the drafts because they're gonna be worried about week 3 Kings in the building.
Hey, listen, them mics ain't gonna be loud enough, or them crowds ain't be loud enough if they pick that wrong pick come this draft day. You gonna hear some? They gonna be here. It's gonna be a lot of bleeping out and profanity. They gonna have to cut out if they don't pick right.
To me, like I say, like. Let's go into this draft and let's not try to be the smartest person in the room, man. Let's go into this draft and really address the needs, man. We got Trey Flowers stealing money.
Of course.
He just stealing money. Like, why is this guy even still on the roster? I don't even get it.
He was a big acquisition, man, and that's just crazy that we haven't seen much production out of him, and it's like I said, it's holes that we definitely need to be filled. But he's supposed to be that veteran presence, so he was a bust.
But we keep running into that. We keep going after these guys. Mike Daniels, he came in here and stole money. And what I don't get with them is y'all pay these guys, but then y'all didn't want to pay Snacks. He actually came and balled. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I say, I thought, wow, it's just like, come on, man. We have an opportunity. The Lions need to take a page out of the Tigers, right? The Tigers, they was up there. And then of course, they came back down. And these last couple of years, they did well in the draft and also in free agency. Tigers will be in the playoffs. I'm telling you, they're going to be in the playoffs, man.
Listen, Tigers making moves, man.
Yeah.
Tigers are making moves now. Like, listen, after, this season they was real productive. They did, of course, they didn't make the playoffs, but they you could see the trajectory where they're going. And then with the moves that they're making and, with the manager that they got, he's a winning manager. Of course, he's a little cheating manager, but he's a winning manager, to say the least. We 3 Kings gonna be talking Detroit Tigers talk too a little bit.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Because I'm looking forward to seeing them coming back in the fold. Because me and you talked about this, earlier, that they may go ahead and jump ahead of the fold more than the Pistons and the Lions doing in a shorter period of time. You know, we've been waiting on the Lions since for I don't know how long, and then the Pistons, they seem to be, you know, in trouble, which we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But I'm just looking forward to like seeing some real moves from these Detroit Lions teams for real.
Yeah, me too, man. And like I say, with the Lions, it's like, come on, man, go into this draft, you know, watch this film. Don't listen to you know, these guys when they show you Giovanni Tavaz highlights. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch these games, man. Watch these players and the impact that these guys have. And let's go in there and let's draft the right people, man.
Indeed. Yeah. So you guys here, make sure y'all guys leave comments, like, subscribe, share. You know, let us know that y'all in the building, man. We coming to y'all live right now. I know you guys is peeking over to the Lions game. You know, I think you guys really know the outcome, but you still a fan like we fans, so we still gonna be watching. And looks like the Lions just scored a touchdown too. So shout out to the Lions. Not giving up, man. Good job. Who was that scored? Yeah, it looks like they just scored, so that's good. So as far as that goes, like I said, we already, we discussed the Lions a little bit, man. I think, we can, like I said, make sure you guys leave the comments. Like I said, today we want you guys to make sure you leave us some questions, man. We got a little segment called Ask the Kings. Like I said, we don't have a lot, we're going on, like I said, with Michigan football is, out the fold. We talk a little bit of Michigan basketball as well as Pistons and the situation that, that they have going on too. But we want you guys to leave us some comments, leave us some questions. So, if you want to, either sports, either something, that you heard or something, personal that you want guys would like to know about us, go ahead and leave a question in the comments, man. We definitely, go jump into the comments. Also, what we want to do as well, we got to make sure we do it, Big A. We got to make sure that we give a shout out to our sponsor, Culture Detroit, located at 19327 Illinois.
This is what happened when you pre-order with Culture. You don't have to worry about it.
I gotta bring. We had to bring the box out because the cool grades dropped yesterday, and of course I pre-ordered and then Big A pre-ordered, so we didn't have to stand in the lines, we didn't have to wait. They was there. They looked out for us, man. So, we both, coming through with the cool grade 11s, man.
Culture Detroit, y'all. They are our official sponsor.
And they the real deal, too. They're not, they're not fake. And like I said, you go up there to the store, they be able to test, whether or not, whether they real or not. So, definitely.
Most definitely get down there if you into the sneakers. Culture Detroit will most definitely take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So I had to jump down there yesterday, as you can see. Your boy.
Yeah.
I clicked up, and you see they got other stuff in there too. So as you can see, there's a few little items right there.
Hey, put that back up there. Put that back up there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? Culture Detroit also coming through with the brand new Xboxes and the PS5s also.
Which they may come in handy later. We got another big raffle coming. That may come in. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying so, but it may come in handy. But as you can see, got the video. Cool grades on that. They got other products. You see the shoes in the background. I have another video with it going around. Y'all can better see what's going on inside of the store and everything. So most definitely take a listen. The guys, it's the real deal there, man.
Listen, and that's why we keep telling y'all about this raffle. I don't know if y'all picked up what Big Willie said, but if you didn't, you ain't listening carefully. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to these 500 subscribers, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like I say, these raffles are only going to get bigger. They're only going to get bigger.
Indeed. So we got a question here, Big A. Let's jump into one of these questions here.
Well, we might as well switch hats if we go into that.
Oh, well, yeah, we can jump into them real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah. So Rugged Down said, what way would y'all think Durant would fit on the Pistons?
So this is my thing, right? The Pistons don't need no more guards. We don't need any more guards. we need to get big. We need a center. Like this is my thing too, with a lot of these guys that want to skip the college route and go to the G League. If you paid attention to all of those guys, from the Jalen Greens to the Jonathan Kuminga to the what's the guy name who was signed to Michigan?
Was
Willie?
Was it Isaiah? I can't think of his last name. I know you talked about.
Isaiah Todd.
Todd, exactly.
You pay attention to a lot of them guys not doing good in the league right now. They're actually getting sent back to the G League. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about. But the Pistons need to get big, man. We don't need any more guards. We got enough guards.
Yeah, we definitely. I wouldn't mind it, but that's not a need. Like Big A said. Like I said, the guard play right now, especially with us having Cunningham, which he's more ball dominant. Saying the way the game flows, he's looking like he's going to be the one that's going to be controlling the ball more than likely. So to bring another guard in, it would just be like, I don't think that would be. It wouldn't, if he's good, it wouldn't hurt, but at the same time, it wouldn't be something that a necessity at this point in juncture. I think we got other bigger needs, big needs that we need to address as opposed to bringing somebody in that we really don't know what we're going to get. And in the guard position, we already kind of got a backlog with trying to figure out that position. And then, like I said, with Cade Cunningham being, the ball dominant guy that he is right now, how he's facilitating things going on, I don't know if that would be a good mesh in my opinion.
Right. And that's another thing I want to also, if you're still waiting on stuff from previous raffles, can you drop a 7 in the comments, and most definitely let us get your information, because we're trying to get all this stuff going so we can get back to it. Look, we don't read up on Cades.
Indeed.
Look, I'm trying to give all of these away. These are all Cade Cunningham rookie cards. So, but like I said, we don't want to start until we can give away everything. Everybody that's waiting on something. All of these are Cade Cunningham rookie cards.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and there's a lot of people been asking for them K's now, and he's climbing up the rookie of the year ranks, and he's looking like he's about to be potentially, and especially in the situation that we're facing now, which we're going to address with Jeremy Grant injury. He's going to be out, 6 weeks, and then he'll be evaluated. So that's, that's a big loss for the Pistons, because, Jamie Grant, he was our leading scorer. He was one of the most, one of our offensive prowlers that we needed to have a chance of winning the game. And now that he's gone, right now, and the way the record is going for the Pistons, it's looking like my prediction of them being outside of being able to make the playoffs is not looking too well for me right now. I had high hopes that these guys would be able to make the playoffs, but it's not looking like that's going to be so. So I think it's at that point in time, seeing all these next couple of weeks, that we need to start seeing what these young guys can do again. We got the veterans in, but like I said, with Jeremy Grant going down, with the Pistons, the way they've been playing, and it's, I think I need to, I want to say something in regards to that, because I see it's like a lot of finger pointing going around, whether it's coaching or how the lineup is or how the substitution is. But personally, with me watching these games, I say at some point in time, we have to hold the players accountable.
I agree.
We have to hold the players accountable. Enough of blaming the coaches, because the coach can only do so much. When you got your team out there playing with a double-digit lead, and then they lose that double-digit lead, and then lose by double digits, how much of that is coaching and not the players? When you're building up those, and if you look at the Lakers game, the Golden State game, the last couple games they played, when they played against Washington, when they played against, when they played the other night, they had the OKC game. The New Orleans Pelicans, OKC. The OKC game, that was a game in which OKC came up and getting blown out by damn near 80 points. And the Pistons coming in with that game, got a double-digit lead, lost the lead, and end up losing by damn near double figures. So it's like, do we continue to blame coaching? Mm-hmm. Or at some point in time, do we start holding these players accountable?
Yep.
You guys, leave your comments. Let us know what y'all think, man. Because for me, it's like I hear a lot of slack on the rotation, whether it's, I think a lot of people's scapegoat right now for this season when stuff is not going right is to blame Corey Joseph. Like, he comes in and just tears the whole thing apart. For me, a lot of these leads, if you watch the game, a lot of leads in by the start of the second half, which is the starters. So we're gonna go blame the bench when the starters are losing these double-digit leads. We're going to keep blaming the rotation, whether this guy should be playing more and this guy should be playing more when no one is yet to be consistent. I remember there was a lot of Trey Lyles talk, like, why is he in the game? But recently he's been the one that's been hitting the shots. Frank Jackson coming in, hitting the shots. Josh Jackson yet to be consistent. What do you do? And then, of course, we got, the talks about Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey he got to get a shot going, man. We don't stand a chance if he starts off hitting 3 for 3 and then miss the rest of the shots going along the way. We already know Killian, he's a good defender. He's a assist guy, but as far as like offensive wise, people harping for him to be in the games more, but it's like, why? When you're just standing there, somebody tweeted out a comment like, our starting point guard is standing over in the corner. And like, you guys want more, but he's not, in my opinion, he's not showing enough to warrant that. And it's like, go ahead.
Yeah, my thing is, it's like you say, you have these double-digit leads and then you lose it. And then my thing is, if the coach keep that same lineup in, and he'd be like, well, why didn't he change out? Why didn't he do this? You know what I'm saying? And like I always said, if you're productive with your minutes, you're not going to get pulled out. I mean, Casey he's proven that. I know a lot of times, people hop on the Killian thing of why he's being pulled. Well, when Killian's doing his thing out there, he don't get pulled. But, you have to, you got to be able to find, other avenues, especially when it comes to the scoring. And if it's not happening, with Saddiq, all shooters go through it. But one thing to remember, Saddiq is not getting a lot of those, those opportunities he was getting last year because we throw it down low and they throw it back out to him. That's gone. And that's why I say we need to get big down low. We need to get a true center. So a lot of these guys can play in their true position. Isaiah Stewart needs to play the 4. Jeremy Grant needs to be playing the 3. Saddiq needs to be playing the 2. A lot of it is off. It's off, really.
We need Kelly Olynyk back. A lot of this would be solved, and we have the great White Hope back on the team for real. And yeah, so it's another question. I need you guys to go ahead, make sure you leave your comments on this one. With Jeremy Grant being down, does this saves Dwayne Casey's job? Y'all gotta let us know, because a lot of people been seeing how this season been going, and it's been some chirps. And this is something that I asked in the beginning. Remember, I asked this when months ago in the beginning of our sessions. I was saying, like, if they underachieved and they're not close to doing what they're supposed to do, would Dwayne Casey be out of it? And like I said, like, this is not it. We got to have a rebuild. But I think a lot of tune have changed now going throughout the season. But now that Jeremy Grant is out, we're going to be really shorthanded. Does that save Dwayne Casey's job? What do you think, Big A?
Well, to be realistic, like I said, I think because people saw the names on the paper, man, I think the expectations was too high in the first place. Like I said from the beginning, my expectation for the team was to be right outside the playoffs, not into the lottery. But like I say, I think because people saw the names on the paper. They saw what Sadiq and Isaiah Stewart did last year. You know what I'm saying? So the expectations to me was too high in the first place because, for one, yeah, we got Cade. You know what I'm saying? We had Killian coming back from a year really he didn't really play much. And the thing about it, you know, and I agree with Here's Johnny, the chemistry is off, man. And the thing about it, these guys really ain't played that long together.
Right.
They haven't played that long together. So it's like we gotta take a step back. And the thing of it is, what a lot of y'all need to be careful with, I'm gonna tell you this. You talk about bringing a new coach in. You gotta remember this. A lot of them guys that you might like, and they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. A new coach ain't got to put up with that player because you're not a player that I drafted.
Right. And listen, Big A, that's
what you asked for.
That's a good question because, like I said, you know, I mentioned this before. We had a nice little discussion. If we bring a new coach in, who would you say spot is solidified in that starting lineup?
Well, I mean, to me, when I look at it, though, you got to look at what dudes have accomplished, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at Sadiq and Isaiah Stewart. They made first team all rookie. And these guys was drafted low. So you not going to get rid of nobody like that. I mean, as a coach, you got to think about this also. You know, I just got to get these guys back into the roles that they used to playing. You know what I'm saying? You most definitely ain't going to get rid of Cade. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Not at all. As you can see where he's going, his trajectory is getting up there. And it's something we talked about because I have made the discussion about, you know, if Pistons getting towards that, you know, that lottery pick, whether it may be 1 or 2, it was right now, early in the NCAA season, you got Banchero and you got Chet Holmgren as like the top of the top right now. You know, we're still a long season to go. You're going to get some other guys that's going to put their names in the mix. So I asked that question. And, you know, like you said, we need a big man that can shoot. Chet Holmgren, he's a little wiry. He's a wiry guy, but he's a big man that he can shoot. He can drive off from the three, get in there, get some points in. Banchero, he can get the ball in his hand and do some things, but it will be kind of like with Banchero bringing in him, we will be
in the same position.
Because that's just another guy coming in that's
playing the forward spot.
In the forward spot, we'd be like how the New York Knicks are. You know, they got a lot of forwards, but not enough of everything else. And the main thing that we need is that center that can help us spread that floor. Because of course we know that Stewart is not that. You know, he's playing out of position. Yeah.
The thing is, we need somebody, a down low presence. Like if you watch that Washington game, it was possessions that Washington got 2 and 3 offensive rebounds, man. Like that's huge. That is huge. You know, you go a possession to where you can get 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. That is huge, man. So we got to get something down low, man. You know, Isaiah Stewart can't be the only thing because the thing about it is once he get into foul trouble, we have nothing.
Exactly. So, guys, you know, make sure y'all leave your comments, man. Tell us what y'all think these Pistons need going forward. You know, Jeremy Grant being out, you know, these next 6 weeks, maybe even longer. Who should step up? What should be some expectations? Who do we look forward to seeing now that he's out the fold? You know, because this will give us a glimpse because I know people was talking about, well, we need to trade Jeremy Grant and bring something else in or get something for him. Okay, so let's see what the Pistons is looking like without him and see who's going to step up.
People saying that, man, you giving up 20 or 30 points a game. I don't understand why trading Jeremy Grant was ever a question. Like I said, the only reason I could see something like that happen if they do happen to draft Banchero, because then you run into the same spot. Like you said, you got all these forwards, you know, and it's just like, well, what do? You know what I'm saying? But
no, they don't. 0-16. Don't do that. It's 0-16, which they had Seco right now. Oh, he would have been the savior right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
No. I just, you know, my thing is like I said, I want to see the development of Luka Garza. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him develop. I want to see Isaiah Livers. You know what I'm saying? Once he get to going. To me, with Grant going down, it's let's see who gonna get the minutes. You know what I'm saying? I will be interested to see what Casey goes with.
Most definitely, so of course we're gonna get that first look tonight. Pistons playing the Brooklyn Nets, so we're gonna see how that's gonna transpire. Just looking to see, like you said, what some of these other guys can do now in the absence of Jeremy Grant, and like I said, it kind of puts a downer into the to what we had going on and the expectations that we had with the Pistons. For me, I had some higher expectations because I feel like they could have been going to that next step. But of course, we can't account for injuries, and Jeremy Grant being injured for 6 weeks is going to be killer for the Pistons. It's really going to put them in a bad position in which, like I said, it's going to be too far ahead to where we're going to be able to catch up to anybody. And it's going to put us in a position in that lottery selection again, which honestly, I think more people now is looking forward to the lottery than seeing the Pistons win at this point.
What I want y'all to understand, too, what Big Willie was saying about Cade. You know what I'm saying? He started at the bottom of that rookie ladder, and he's climbing his way up. And so I want to say he's at 3, you know what I'm saying? But Cade is going to be Rookie of the Year. And I want all y'all to remember, where y'all got them Cade Cunningham rookie cards from. And listen, got 25 of them that we trying to give away. So we still owe y'all some, or you still ain't got your stuff on the previous raffle. Go ahead and say something. We're going to try to do this for another week or two. I want to kind of do something, a Christmas show. You know what I'm saying? But look.
Like I said, like, subscribe, share. Listen, y'all can leave us comments, DM us. We on Twitter, we on Facebook, YouTube. Send us messages, send us comments. Say we're gonna be looking through all this stuff. Like I said, and also like I said today, we're gonna like I said, we got the Ask the King session. So you guys leave some questions in there. Ask us questions, whether it's sports related, real life related. Anything, I would say there is no dumb questions, but you may get a dumb answer if it comes to me. Because if I see a question in there that I feel needs some responding to, I'm definitely gonna give it to you. So,
and that's the thing, we, like I always say, when we was doing these giveaways, we want to go give away just no junk, man. Cade stuff is shooting up week by week, man.
Yeah, of course.
It is shooting up, man. His name, like I say, man, we got stuff to give away. We trying to give it to y'all. Get your stuff, man.
Get it in.
Listen, these cards, 10 years down the line, man, you're going to be like, dang, man, I got this one from week 3 Kings, and it's this much already. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, and when you do decide, to do something with it, whether, trade, or if you're going to sell it, make sure you break us off our 10%.
No, we don't do that.
Get us 10%, man. Come on.
Look at that, man.
Say bless those who blesses you. You know what I
mean? We trying to get this stuff away, man.
For sure. So yeah, make sure you leave your comments. Let us know. What we can do is going on. But with these, like I said, with these Pistons, yeah, it's going to be a tough road now. Like I said, our expectations was a little bit better, but like you said, now it's the time where Jeremy Grant is down. This is that time where you guys, I would say, with what a lot of you guys were saying about the youth movement. Jeremy Grant being down, we're really far behind. We only won 4 games so far, and it doesn't look like we're going to be winning those games no time soon. If you look at the schedule, the youth movement that guys were mentioning definitely needs to come into effect, in which we can see the young guys like Garza and see if about Killian,
Big Willie's favorite player,
Killian Hayes, make sure he gets some more time in and get to develop, and hopefully like when Isaiah Livers get healthy, he could come in and show what he's done, because I know Michigan is missing him right now. Of course. So definitely we're gonna see that. But of course we're gonna still be speaking on it, still gonna talk about it, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, and like you say, I mean, this is the opportunity for these young guys to say, okay, look, man, who gonna step up? Grant went down. He went down. Who gonna step in and fill that role? Who gonna step in and say, hey, man, let's hold it down, while Grant is gone. But we're gonna have to see it, and see what happens. But yeah, we got other stuff to give away too. Even though his team is on the roll without him. Man, this another great young guy right here, man. Chris Duarte, man. We got two of them in here. But yeah, let's see what the Pistons do. Let's see, what happens on this run. I am, like I said, I am excited. Well, looking forward to see the lineups that Casey go with, and we'll see that tonight. We'll see, how young he wants to go. We'll see, if he go with a lineup. Well, let's see what happened to Garza. I think this is a great opportunity for Garza to get more minutes. I can see a lineup of Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, and Luke Garza.
Right. So this will give a chance to really, get the guys in their right positions too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, for sure. I can most definitely, I can see that. We'll see, where that goes. But it's one of those things, like you say, injuries happen. But I do see, unless, they make some crazy trade, by the deadline, which I don't see them doing, they have been saying that, this is a year to develop,
Indeed.
Troy Reaver and Casey has been preaching. Right. A year to develop.
For sure. So you guys go ahead, man. Make sure y'all leave your comments, man. Like, subscribe, share. Give us shoot them questions to us. Well, while we talking to Mr. Talk, of course, we gotta make sure that we, give a shout out to, our official sponsor, Culture Detroit, located in the Avenue of Fashion. Listen, yesterday, if y'all didn't get your pre-orders in and you guys was trying to get them raffles going, listen, they was available, man. They had it going for us.
Listen, we have been telling y'all, hey, pre-orders over there at Culture Detroit, get your pre-orders in, and Culture Detroit was going to take care of you,
Cool grades, man.
W3 Kings in the building at Culture Detroit.
Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard,
Culture Detroit,
working hard, yeah. Working hard. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard.
Take a look around, man. Take a look around.
Yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard.
Got it all. These guys, look at all them cool grades up
there. As you can see. Hey, listen.
And then also, if you drop the other one, Big Willie, so they can see what else you picked up. Look at that. Y'all see what's down there at the bottom?
Hey, they see it. And that's that becomes some things coming available too. So like I said, give them a shout out, man. Tell them we 3 Kings sent you, man, for real.
Yeah. Culture Detroit, like I said, that's family. They sponsor us. We wouldn't be backing anything that's fugazi, anything that's not right, anything that's not for us as people, Culture Detroit is a place you can go to get your shoes verified. You can actually set up for, if you got a trade you want to make, you can go down to the Culture Detroit and then make sure it's a safe spot that you can go make trades, meetups. They buy, they sell, they do consignment. It's a one-stop shop for anything that has to do with sneakers, the clothing, from Bait to Supreme to Fear of God Essentials, Off-White. anything you need, Culture Detroit got you. So check them out. Let them know We Three Kings sent you. Let them know Big A, Big Willie Styles, and King sent you down there, and they'll take care of you. We're going to have some things to where we're going to be doing some shows down there live. We're going to also be doing some giveaways from them, some gift cards, $100 off a pair of shoes, $50 off a pair of shoes. We might give you $250 to go on a pair of shoes,
Yeah, they got some exclusive stuff going on down there. So, yeah, definitely want to make sure we give our guys some shout-outs, man, show them some love. Like I said, let them know that, we sent you guys out there. So,
Listen, no waiting in line. None of that.
Not at all.
In line.
Not at all.
Culture Detroit. They're going to take care of you.
Indeed. So I think it's time, we get a little switch going on, man. I think we still got to talk. We got a different little talk going on right now. Of course, we still going to have to talk a little bit of Wolverine talk. Our guy Hutch, man, he got second in the Heisman votes.
That's big, man.
We got a couple of awards, that we got, Coach Harbaugh, AP Coach of the Year.
AP Coach of the Year, baby.
We got the Kicker of the Year award going on. So looking like our boys is finally getting the recognition that they deserve, man.
Not all the way, though. The freaking Big Ten, I still got a bone to pick with them. But
hey, listen, I told you about that one. I can
do a whole nother show on them.
I told you about that one. We discussed that one, but most definitely, it's good to see. Like I said, these guys is getting recognition, and it's resonating across the board as far as recruiting goes, as far as the national spotlight goes. Of course, we're getting a lot of slack, a lot of feedback from the haters, but that's expected when you back on top again,
They're supposed to,
Exactly.
It's only so long, what I'm saying? You can keep the king off his throne, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed. So, like I said, we looking for, man, there was a couple of weeks away, one of the New Year's Bowls that we got going on. Of course, we're going up against Georgia, and, they got a nice big fella in that middle that can make some noise, but I think we're definitely going to have a good turnout, when it comes to that match. So, expectation wise, what do you? I mean, if win or lose, Big A, what is your expectation? What do you feel?
Listen, Michigan has far exceeded my expectations this year.
Mm-hmm.
As the year went on, Willie, you remember, I was like, man, we got Ohio State this year, man, we got them. And then as the year that went on, we all was talking like, hey, man, Michigan, they can compete on this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I see us in the national championship. With Georgia, it's to me a lot of respect needs to be given to Michigan's defense. Also, they don't talk much about Michigan's defense.
Not like they should.
Exactly. And the thing of it is, even when you watch Georgia play, a lot of times when they put up points, it was in the run game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they got exposed against Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Which we all knew. We talked about it. We brought up their schedule, what offenses they played, and, this 85 bear comparison to this defense, nah.
Of course. Yeah, on 16, of course, we heard, saying, Desmond Howard making a little joke, and people tried to make it bigger than what it was, and it wasn't. So that's just rivals taking, piss at at each other. So yeah, most definitely it was a little fun jab that he did, but you got a lot of hurt nuts out there, or I'm sorry, hurt Buckeyes out there that
But this is what you got to remember, right? How long has Michigan had to deal with these fools crossing out M's and, the team up north and, they not
even, we heard that we wasn't even a rival no more. They not even our rivals no more.
This is my thing, though. Where was the respect when their players were stepping on the jerseys? Where was that at? You know what I'm saying? Where was that at?
Indeed.
Nobody said anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all got to realize Desmond Howard, he's been having to deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Working close to Kurt Herbstreit and all of them guys, and the constant digs and jabs. Man, listen. You don't want them to talk. Do what you got to do, man.
Indeed.
Ain't nobody tell CJ Stroud to go, oh, yeah, I got bruises on me. Ain't nobody tell him to say that.
And then my guys had the flu, man. I was had the flu. Oh, man. But that's gonna come with the, what I'm saying, with the wins, and they say that's bullet board material, which, hey, I say, listen, that's what we need. This is what the rivalry consists of. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth banter, going back and forth with each other, and that's what we've been needing. It just went too long of a streak that, guys, we didn't have a chance to go back and forth, and this is what part of that rivalry was. And I'm glad that with us winning, it allowed that to be resonated again, that we could look forward to these matches where it's no longer feeling like it's one-sided. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I say, y'all wasn't saying nothing when the man was talking about he was gonna hang 100 on Michigan. They was gonna do all of this and that. Man, like, listen, nobody want to hear all that, because, like I said, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Indeed. So,
but yeah, we're looking forward to that bowl game, man. And for me, like you said, the expectations, like you said, the fact that they reached the college football playoffs this year wasn't, really a expectation that a lot of us had. But now that they're here, if they win, that's going to be extra additive. And if they lose, okay, we know where we need to be. We know where we're at, and we're going towards that next step. And that's it's the progression that I'm liking. So
let me tell you this, though. Let me tell you this. Listen, this is a setup shot. They don't want Michigan in that championship. Georgia might think, oh, they was doing them. Listen, these favors ain't for y'all. These favors is for Alabama. I'm going to let you know that now. These favors ain't for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all had one thing to do and you couldn't get it done. And what gets me also, Big Willie, they crossing out M's like they Ohio State. But I guess you got to do that because you can't cross out A's.
Not at all. They should. Well, that's something they should have did before they played Alabama.
Right.
Since they want to play that game. Listen, that's not y'all thing. Y'all don't get to do that. Y'all not Ohio.
Right.
Y'all say y'all don't get to do that. That's do your own thing.
Right. Exactly. Are you worried about crossing out M's? and you know why? Another reason you can't cross out an A, because there's an A in Georgia.
Right. They had to call you. Be calling them George.
Right.
Be calling George.
Be worried about something else, and then you just lost your coach to Oregon.
Right. So, now they did say he will be coaching during the college football playoffs. So yeah, he's still gonna be there. But yeah, definitely. What I'm saying, it's part of that big coaching carousel that's going on. Of course, Gaddis was up, for one. I know Virginia was in talks with him, but they filled that position. So honestly, for me, I think going to next season, if Michigan still progresses on like they've been progressing, he's probably going to be one of the first ones in line to get a head coaching position. So I think we got one more year of Gaddis right now before, like I said, he departs, which usually it should be, like you said, you got 4 or 5 years in the program and they progressing. Of course, you're going to get that, for, better position. That's how the game goes. You can't expect to keep these coordinators.
Man, Dabo Sweeney lost his OC in DC.
Yeah, right. You see, listen, they had that good 5-6 year stretch,
but
I think come of it.
I think also what hurt Dabo is him coming out making that statement: if players get paid, he's gonna quit. And he's tried to clean it up, but no, ain't no cleaning it up, dude.
But there were some talks about him being that the replacement for Nick Saban over in Alabama. So that's a little bit little hearsay. So we'll see what's up and coming. And of course, I believe your boy Urban Meyer, he's gonna be coming back to the NCAA it's real soon, because he's not seen to be having too much of a good time being the head coach in the NFL. You know, it's always been a lot of times, especially like guys like him, Nick Saban, Spurrier, Chip Kelly. These guys are used to being in control and being able to do and say things to these guys that's looking to get into the league. But you can't do that to these grown men now.
But also remember too, though, they're used to doing some backdoor things also.
and now with these guys getting paid with these NIL, they don't have that influence either. So yeah, of course, I know you guys, y'all heard about the blow up with Marvin Jones and Urban Meyer and the things that he was saying, and he's putting down. There's rumors that he was putting down the coaching staff, like, I'm a winner. You guys haven't won, and it's like, okay, well, how's that resonating here?
Right.
And I'm thinking, like we said earlier on during our early broadcast, that we already felt that Urban Meyer has lost the locker room.
Listen, when your players are saying your off the field stuff is a distraction to the team, it's a wrap, man.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, and see, the owners have come out, said they're going to stick with Urban Meyer, but I think they're just saying that right now because they're still in the season. But when the season is over, I would see a different tune, a change of the guard. But you can't say in the middle of the season that we're not going to stand by our coach. So that I don't see Urban Meyer after this year being retained. You guys can leave comments about it, what you guys think about that situation going on. We're gonna see him back. I believe in the NCAA Rams again, because I don't think it's working out for him in the NFL.
Yeah, he gonna do what old Saban did. Oh no, it's too real up here, man. I gotta go back.
Yeah, it's too much, man. Some guys are just made for for NCAA. Some guys is made for the NFL.
But the thing is, it really shows you where a person coaching prowess is when you go into the league and you're not just getting the cream of the crop every year.
Exactly.
You got to really coach, and you got to really make moves. Whether people hate Harbaugh or not, listen, Harbaugh was a Heisman finalist. He did good in the NFL, and he was also a good coach.
He went through each level of the coaching ranks.
Yeah.
Saying the college teams.
The only reason why he left the 49ers was because of management, and then that Michigan thing, that job came open. That's the only reason. He didn't get booted. Like, don't get it confused. And he lost the Super Bowl to his brother.
So
if I'm gonna lose a Super Bowl, let it be to a family.
So he's had success on all levels, of course. And some guys, coming from the college, it's like Chip Kelly. He just really just came in and just destroyed Philadelphia, got rid of their best players, which was asinine to me. And then after destroying Philadelphia, he just went and got another job, went over there to San Francisco. Like, how this guy?
He was trying to turn him into the Philadelphia Ducks.
And then that was a bad job because you got rid of your fastest, most elusive players, Deshaun Jackson and McCoy. I'm like, them guys is what you need to make that happen. You got rid of them guys trying to change your culture and the type of thing. Like, brother, you just come from – he messed that all the way up.
Man, Saban couldn't even sniff the playoffs. He ran back as soon as he got a chance to. He was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing up here on these college ranks, man.
Yeah. He said, what do you mean I can't get a Corvette because he already got one of these? I got my 3 car lots down there in Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. We got King joining us, y'all. He just got through eating.
What's going on, y'all?
Right. You can see that itis all on him.
I'm not gonna say what he was eating, but he just got through eating. No, but we just here talking, saying we talking Michigan football, then we got on the, Coach Urban Meyer, situation, with him getting into it with your boy. I know that was your boy Marvin Jones is your boy, King, wasn't he?
Yeah, Marvin Jones, man, that's my guy, man.
And that's one thing they said too. They say Marvin Jones is one of the most respected, professional, mildest players in the league. If you make this man leave because you pissed him off that bad, and this shows you the character of Marvin Jones because the staff ran out there after him.
Listen, Marvin Jones is an R&B singer, so you know how bad it got to be to piss off an R&B singer, man. Yeah, and we got on the other coaches coming from the college ranks. So we just talk about Urban Meyer. To us, he's going to be gone after this season. I know you've seen that the ownership said they're going to stick with him, but I think that's just talk right now because they don't want to have no disruption during the season. But I think after this season, Urban Meyer is gone. And
you had Chip Kelly, you had Urban Meyer, you had Nick Saban,
Spurrier,
and
Coach Carroll. Coach Carroll, remember he came in the league before, got shipped out. Then he ended up coming back. Now he has some success because he's like, okay, I learned from the first time. So Pete Carroll, of course, he's one that. Well,
you got to remember too, though, man. He took over a team, that had drafted well, and then they made the big trade with getting Marshawn Lynch in there. You know what I'm saying?
And and Russell Wilson turned out to be better than advertised coming over there too. So he got some. You got to
think about it. From Russell Wilson to Cam Chancellor, the only first round pick he had was Earl Thomas. That was the one he picked. I remember his safety. The safety from USC was mad that Pete Carroll took Earl Thomas over him.
Yeah, he thought he was going home. He thought he was going back to his coach.
Right. But another thing we was telling them, King, man, they need to get with you to get all so we can get these raffles back going, King. I was telling them I got 25K Cunninghams I'm trying to give away, man. Wow. We trying to get these things away, and it's like they holding it up, for the for us to get back on it. And man, I got a surprise, man. Even for y'all too, I got a surprise.
Oh yeah, for Christmas. Sure. Oh, you missed this one. You gotta check this one out too, Ken. Of course, we've been shouting out our sponsor all throughout the show. Of course, Cool Gaze drop, and we got ours. Man. Ours got exclusive. We had to wait in line. They was ready for the pickup, man. Yeah. Of course, and you ain't see this. So let me show them. Yeah. It got some other stuff up in there too. Now you ain't see, yeah. For sure. Also, you gotta check this one out too, you guys. They watched the video, so I'm gonna play it again, King, so King can see it and enjoy it.
W3 Kings in the building at Culture Detroit.
Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard.
Hey,
y'all better get on it.
Listen, they had the cool grades early too. Yeah, that video, I shot that video over a week and a half ago. But I tell you what we got going on. So most definitely, you guys want to check them out. So we definitely want to give our boys a shout out that they deserve. They looked out for you, for your Kings. They're gonna look out for y'all too. Just go up there and tell them we 3 Kings sent you. They definitely gonna look out.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen. I gotta do this, man. I'm kind of itchy too because I'm in a good mood with Michigan football, but Michigan basketball, man, it's kind of.
Man, please don't. Oh God.
Listen, man, I'm disappointed a little bit, man.
I feel like that scene in Avengers, man, when Thanos finally got the Soul Stone, and he said, "What did it cost you?"
Right.
So in this case, it's like we finally get the football team on point. We rolling everything, and it's like, what did it cost you? Michigan basketball.
Listen, we missing that the veteran leadership that we had last year. We lost a lot of leadership going to see, and we wasn't expecting it because we had a lot of talent coming in, but the talent that we got coming in, they got to learn.
But this is my thing though. Not to cut you off though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's at the point though where we continuously hoping for these guys who are vets on the team, and we not letting these youngsters play, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you look at it, Musa Diabate, you know, we was talking about that way ahead of the time. Like he's gonna be starting soon.
Yep.
And I see it also with Frankie Collins.
Yeah.
And then not only with Frankie Collins, I see Kobe getting more minutes, and I'm telling you, Isaiah Barnes is about to crack that. To me, at this point, Juwan, let the athletes play, man.
Let the 5-5 ring out for the next generation.
Go, man.
But listen, I got to rant. Y'all know I got to rant because earlier in our broadcast, I said that if Michigan's national title run was going to be, then Brandon Johns was going to be that key factor.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so frustrated with this guy because he had so much expectations coming into this season. We've been hearing it for the last couple of years. They were saying that he's the most NBA ready guy on the team. Oh, we got to see this. And this was supposed to be his year. And he has not shown up to his ability, and it is infuriating to me. You know, the last game against Minnesota yesterday, he didn't shoot a damn shot.
Yeah, man, I washed my hands with him after the first 3 games. I've seen him play. I was like, this guy ain't it.
Right. Luckily, Diabate got sick. He came in. Do you see the clips? Oh, he got a career high 20-some points. Okay, maybe this could get him back on track, but then he comes back the next game and not shoot a damn shot.
Oh man, and Dickinson, god damn it.
And Dickinson, he can only do so much because if he's not shooting shots, they're going to start, which they were doing, started sending triple teams at him to get him out the game.
Yeah, or unless he just dealing with an athletic beast down there where he gets in trouble. But
then the most thing to me is the defense.
Yeah, man.
Every game that Michigan has played, it's always been somebody, and it's particularly somebody from the guards position that goes off on Michigan.
Yep.
For big numbers, for big numbers, they going off with big numbers, and we haven't had to deal with that these last couple of years because we've always been, big on defense at the guards position. Of course, you know Brooks got that defense. And then, like the guards before, we had Mike last year. Then the year before, we had Xavier Simpson. The guys was, good at the defensive end. Then also last year we had Sean D. Brown come in. If the guy was getting hot, he came in and locked somebody down. We don't have that guy that we can pull in. Just not yet. Maybe it'll be soon. That can come in and say, "Okay, I'm about to lock this guy down."
Hey, Thanos, man, what you think about Hunter Dickinson this season?
Big Willie want to keep giving him the get out of jail free card with the he keeps getting triple team and all. Listen, like I said, man, you take it back to the Seton Hall game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was times where those guys were getting 2 and 3 offensive rebounds, and I just feel like Hunter Dickinson, from what you did last year to this, like I said, he should be utterly unstoppable. But like I say, and it kind of go back to what you were saying, Big Willie, when we was talking to Pistons. At some point, though, you have to put some onus on a player.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at his game, you would say, last year they kept saying, he has a good hook shot, he can shoot, but he doesn't have that explosiveness off the ground. So you would think, okay, let me get in this gym and get him some squats and all of that going on, right? Let me get these legs, good.
Moving.
To me, like King said, whenever he's dealing with a beast down low, like we'll go back to the favorite guy you like to bring up, Big Willie Cockburn. He eats Dickinson up.
Cockburn, yeah.
And he's only 6'9".
I just like saying Cockburn.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, no, man, but like I said, he got funny that you mentioned the Pistons too, man, because one of the knocks on one of our young rookies, and Luka Garza was the same thing, that he couldn't deal with athletic bigs, he couldn't move his feet fast enough, a little stiff, things like that. So, you see some of the same traits. But Hunter Dickinson should have just been he should just be an absolute beast this season. To me, it's just no other way to put it. He should be an absolute beast this season. But on the flip side, Willie do got a point, because when I do watch the game, he does get doubled.
No, I get it.
So I feel like it's a combination of both. I just feel like I expected him to be much more than what I saw.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my thing. Look, I'm not taking away that he don't get double teamed, but it's like I just was looking at like his dominance should have been so like overwhelmed to where we didn't even know this brand is dominance.
But see, that's the thing about it, is everybody knew that he was going to come in to do that, and that's what a lot of these teams is focusing on, making sure that he doesn't be dominant, and that's where everybody else around him is supposed to come in and help. That's where the Brandon Johns and Brooks has been solid, but you got Devontae Jones coming in, supposed to be. He was a leading scorer in his conference, and he's not making any shots. You got Diabate, which he looks amazing, and of course Houston can hit the shots, but of course they're still freshmen, so they're going to still trying to find themselves and everything out like that. And that's why I put my focus on Brandon Johns, because he was supposed to be the relief for Dickinson, so they can't go out there and double on him, because Brandon Johns can hit the shot outside and he could drive it to the hole, which I don't understand how he gets blocked so damn much.
But this
drive it to the hole.
This is my thing though, and this is where that athleticism come in. Diabate has made his stamp down low.
Yes,
you ain't getting nothing easy down there. Dickinson don't even really get blocks like that.
No, he's not a shot blocker. I mean, he does get some, but not like Diabate. He's an athletic freak, man. The way he moves, like even the way he makes up ground, like, because it's been times where he's been beat off the dribble and the guys got to the rack and he'd have made it up. So he makes up with his athleticism. It's just rounding his game out on the offensive end. We're going to see that coming in, which he's shown that he can do that. So I think right now what it is that because our expectations were so high, there was a top 5 team coming into the season. I know I got a feeling it's going to get turned around soon enough, but like I said, we just got to bear with these early season woes when it comes to Michigan basketball, because we got a young team and we lost a lot of experience last year. We lost Isaiah Livers. We lost Franz Wagner, because he was good on defense too. Of course, we lost Mike in the backcourt. Then Sean D. Brown, he was out there hitting shots and doing defense. So we lost a lot coming last year that we got to make up in the beginning of the season.
Hey, Big Willie, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It sounded so familiar. It sounded like I thought you was talking about Michigan. I almost thought you was talking about the Pistons, man, when you said, we got a bunch of young kids and it's early in the season and we going through season woes and things like that. But I did want to give you guys an update. So, of course, we know Jeremy Grant is out indefinitely.
Yeah.
And because of that, Hamidou Diallo is thrusted into the starting lineup.
Oh,
tonight,
wow.
Which means Sadiq Bey is playing the 4 tonight. So the lineup is Hayes, Cunningham, Hamidou, Bey, Stewart.
What?
Yes.
See, I was just saying this before you got on, King. I'm like, I am very interested to see what lineup he gonna do, and he just threw something in the blender.
A mini man lineup out there.
But the
Nets too.
But the Nets don't have Harding, or they don't have what's the name out? There's not out there either. Somebody, no, not Durant. I can't think. It was somebody else that was out for personal reasons. So,
okay.
They're not really.
Well, go ahead. What I was about to say was what I'm getting to. Even with that lineup, that fine, whatever. To me, it's almost like for the young players, it's almost like a blessing in disguise for them.
Whitman Randy was talking about.
Yes, it's a blessing in disguise for them. It's going to give them an opportunity to go out there and play and get some minutes and not worry about. We won't see pass the ball to Jeremy Grant tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it gives other guys
it opens it. That's a good point. And that's definitely a good point. It does open up the floor for the guy. And like I was saying before, me and Big A was talking about it before, that with the way the Pistons have been playing and the way their record is looking, and with Jeremy Grant being out 6 weeks, is that time when you guys were talking about with the youth movement of bringing these young guys and seeing what they could do. Also, I'm going to pose a question to you, King.
Okay.
Does this save Dwayne Casey's job with Jeremy Grant being out?
I never thought Dwayne Casey's job was in jeopardy.
I say the same thing.
I honestly, and you know, I just got comfortable with saying it on my channel. I honestly, truly believe that the Pistons were doing tank year 2. I honestly do. I think they have their eyes towards this draft. I honestly do. At first, I didn't want to say it, but now I just feel that way. I feel like they are literally going to go in the draft, and we either going to go after Holmgren, Banchero, or whoever it's going to be. They're going. I think that's the direction we're going.
So yeah, I want to address that question that Billy was saying. He said, "I know I'm late, but will the defense start to double K now that Grant out, and can Hayes or Bay start to score consistently?"
They're gonna have to.
There's no choice now.
Bay
has to score because, I believe they will double. If they won't double K if Bay can score, but if Bay can't score, they're gonna double. They're gonna double K.
Now, one thing that's interesting is to see the play of K up under this type of pressure, because not only players like him, Killian, Sadiq Bey, they don't have the security blanket of just chucking the ball to Jeremy Grant. They're gonna have to go out there and they're gonna have to play together. They're gonna have to go out there and they're gonna have to grow up together out there.
Exactly. So most definitely, this could be a blessing in disguise to get these other guys not to have to sit there, like you said, because Grant, he can go out there and get his shot. We know that. Grant go out there and get his buckets, his length and the way he shoots over guys is going to be missed, because we know Grant can get buckets, and we know that Kay Cunningham, he gets buckets, he drives, he makes it hard for anybody to try to stay in front of him and guard because his ability to get to the rack. But it's going to take guys not just sitting there waiting to get the ball in their hands to make some moves now with these Pistons.
And I agree. To me, I'm licking my chops at this, man.
Yeah, I'm
like, this is an opportunity, you say. This some minutes, that a big chunk of minutes that's available. I'm doing what I got to do. East Bay, Funk Dunk, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make Sports Center. This is an opportunity, man.
Most definitely.
With Brooklyn, it's James Harden and Joe Harris that's out.
Oh, okay. It's somebody else too.
And it's Edwards at guard and Paul Millsap.
That's what I mean. Paul Millsap. Yeah, Paul Millsap. But Paul Millsap, he plays big down there. Yeah. So, but and Joe Harris.
The only big they got is LaMarcus Aldridge right now tonight.
And he's not a to the back guy. He's gonna stand out, pop and hit his shot.
Yeah, so he ain't finna go down there and wrestle with Stewart.
So I can see that, but they gonna. I believe what they're gonna do is Isaiah Stewart, they're gonna start him early. Hopefully he doesn't get into foul trouble, because if he gets a foul trouble, of course I think the first thing he's gonna do is gonna bring in guards off of that bench.
Hey, I want to take this time out. Listen, man. Like I was saying, we got holiday season coming up, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And when we talk about us being brothers, man, listen, man, this thing go back, elementary school, right? We live with each other. We all go to each other's house, can go. Listen, you family when you can go to somebody's house and go get some Kool-Aid out the refrigerator. What I ask. Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Just make sure you go make some more. If you kill the Kool-Aid, make sure you make another one, man.
So, we've been we doing a lot of giveaways. Like I said, we want, when y'all come spend some time with us, we want y'all. We gonna reciprocate some things to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, holiday season's coming through. Listen, Big Willie and King, these always been like my brothers. Look, we all grew up. It was probably about 10 of us, but it was like, within that group, you always connect with others more, right? Mm-hmm. So, King was the one who brought it to us. Like, hey, look, fellas, man, we talk sports and life all the time. We need to do this together, because as y'all know, King was already doing his thing, right? I've been collecting cards since I was a kid. They know this about me. Like I've been into this thing a long time, man.
And throwback jerseys.
Oh yeah, exactly. Jerseys too. You know what I'm saying? So as you see me, like I said, I got 25K Cunninghams I want to give away. But as I'm doing that, I'm also getting my brothers some stuff too, because I know a lot about these guys, right? And I'm just going to give them a preview of what's going to be coming for them on the Christmas show, because I also got some things for them. So I'm going to start with Big Willie first, right? Listen. If Big Willie was the GM of the team, right, and Big Willie had the power to do whatever he wanted, listen, Big Willie would trade away half the Pistons team to get this guy.
Mr.
They need to do it right now, man. I swear they need to do it right now, man. Just bring Dame over to man. That'll be my biggest thing. I love Dame Dollar, man. I love the way he plays.
Willie, I want you to know this is a part of your little something I got from going.
Oh man.
This Dame Dollar rookie card. Listen, I had to hit some black web type stuff, dealings with some of my people, man, to be like, look, man,
Hey, listen. Chauncey Billups need to do us a solid and bring him on over here, man. Come on, man.
So one of my guys, he tell me, Big, hey man, why is this so important to you? I'm like, it's not important to me. It's important to my brother, man. Like, this is his guy. Listen, when it came to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and this guy right here, this is Big Willie.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So, that's something I got coming your way, Big Willie. But it's
of course.
And I'm going to reveal, I'm just giving y'all a preview. I'm going to reveal the rest, on the show, right? So I think we're going to do it, that Sunday, right? Because Christmas is on a Saturday. So we're going to do one that Sunday, right? Which is the 26th.
Yeah, of course.
So, now when we go to King, right? As we know, man, King should be working for the Pistons, right? And stop talking to my son. He over here going through stuff too. And if this one player, if he ever needed a lure, I'm pretty sure King could come running. Look at that.
Man.
Killian Hayes, autograph rookie card.
It ain't, man. It ain't like that. I'm telling you. That's my boy, though.
King is Killian's, lead attorney, man. For real.
Man. I just got I got high hopes for the
I
boy.
know.
We know.
I want y'all to see that, man. This took some dealing too. You know what I'm saying? I had to, do some things, but autograph, man.
Is that what was going on? You said your knees was hurting when you.
No, you crazy. But
he was. Hey, King. He was in a bind, Nate.
Hold on. But yeah, I got that coming for y'all fellas. And y'all
for sure. Hey, you guys, what I'm saying in the comments, man. Go ahead, leave your questions, man. Leave your comments, man. Let us know something. I said we got a little At Kings session going on right now. So if you guys want to ask us any type of questions, whether it's sports related or any other topics that you guys want to get into, definitely drop it in the comments so we can get into it a little bit.
Man, I just want to say this before you finish. I was watching, they was playing well, but these guys are starting to get their behinds destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let me show y'all something I picked up, man. Right? Let me show y'all
that Denver defense is starting to wake up.
Let me show y'all a couple of pickups I picked up for myself, man. Now y'all know I was one that was most definitely screaming, man, feed this man, feed this man, feed this man. Freaking DeAndre Swift rookie autograph card jersey patch, man.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all know I was feed this man.
That kid's a star.
Man.
Reynolds, not Reynolds. How was the running back name for the Lions, man?
No,
the other one. The
other one.
Practice squad. I think his name Reynolds too. I think it's 2 Reynolds out there right now. But he was on the practice squad. He had a hell of a preseason, man. But they ended up cutting him, and he been good this game. He has been really good this game.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? So I was talking to Big Willie. I think it was Thursday. I was talking to him because I was trying to work this deal on getting this Dame Dollar for him. You know, I told him, hey man, what would you do if I was to get a Damian Lillard rookie card, man? You know what I'm saying? And he, right, I'll kill you. I'm like, dang, you know, over the cards, we can't throw hands. He like, I need that, man. He's like, I need that, man. But yeah, I got some more surprises for y'all, man. I got some more surprises for y'all, man.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't understand why Jared Goff keep getting his balls batted down in this game. That's just,
bro. Like, dude took at least about 4 or 5 sacks this game.
Yeah, you know that was coming, man. They just went forward on 4th and 2. 2 yards is his bread and butter. He couldn't even get that done.
Right, it's just bad, man.
Hey, we knew it was coming, man. They, the lines were short. They hung around the first half as much as they could. So, I congrats them for hanging around the first half. But with them being shorthanded the way it is, that's what it was going to be, man. So you guys, like I said, like, subscribe, share, man. Leave comments, man. Y'all sitting here rocking with us, man. We want to hear from you guys, man. Billy finally came in and talking his spiel. He got a question. And what do y'all think about the crypto situation? Listen, I'm not too fond yet of the crypto thing. I know it's a big thing on it. I'm starting to learn more about it.
I'll say this with the crypto. I got some crypto. Through Cash App, I purchased crypto. The thing is with crypto is trying to get ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? You want to get ahead of the curve. But right now, Billy, what I think you should look into is NFTs. Do some research on NFT. Yeah. Look into NFTs. That is the way of the future right there. With all this thing that you got going on, even with Facebook and this new Mecca thing.
That meta thing,
world. You see that a lot of the stars, athletes, and stuff are already into it. For instance, Tom Brady took one of his footballs and turned it into an NFT. Mm-hmm. So it's something that you need to look into. Focus a little bit on that NFT situation. And like I said, just they have information. Just guys on YouTube give you information on how to create NFTs, put art in that type of form where people are already making millions of dollars for a simple picture that they made NFT. So look into that.
Yeah, I'm a whole NFT myself, so I'm gonna be making millions off my body. Oh man. Yeah, dude, Lions, they held on as long as they could, man.
Yeah.
They just can't stop the run, man.
They can't stop the run. Of course, we're going to see how long the Pistons are going to hold on for this evening.
Yeah, but it depends on Kevin Durant if he decided to be nice or not to us.
He probably not. He probably not.
So, where are we? We in Brooklyn or are we here?
I believe we're in Brooklyn.
We in Brooklyn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, wins and losses right now is not even part of my forte for the Pistons. I just want to see them boys play and learn and grow. Because, like I said, it give you an opportunity to go into this draft and add even more. And, year 2 for Cade Cunningham should be very interesting. So, you got an opportunity to go out and potentially get another top 3 pick. I'm all for it. I am all for it. I am in no rush whatsoever.
Yeah, my thing is, it's, like I was saying, sometimes, the expectations be a little bit too high. And it's just like, the names look good on paper.
Yeah.
They still got to play together, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take. But like I said, with this Jeremy Grant situation, definitely can
blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise to see if these other guys is going to come in and show their worth.
Yeah. Speaking of, it's 6:00 and the Pistons is getting ready to start now.
Of course. Yeah. So I think we wrapped long enough today, man. We got some things going on. Most definitely, said King, he came in late because he was feeding his belly in more ways than one.
And man, whatever, man. Listen, I had to grocery shop. I had grown folk things to do. Okay.
Yeah, I know you was doing some grocery shopping.
They consider something else groceries. Right?
Exactly. I know you was doing some. I know you was doing some grocery shopping. We know. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't mean to put your business out there, but I kind of do. So we can go ahead, man, get some last say in, get some last words in. So we go get to this game, man. Big A, man, what you got, man?
Hey, y'all, let's like I said, let's get with King. Let's get this stuff collected, man. Because like I said, we sitting on some stuff, man.
Especially you, Billy. We right around the same area. We should have been hooked up. And
yeah, man. We trying to get this stuff going because once we clear all of this up, we can get back to giving stuff away. We don't want to just keep piling on and piling on.
Indeed. King, man, what you got, brother?
So yeah, just ready to I'm ready to go ahead and get to this the beginning of the year. You know why?
Yes, indeed.
It's depressing not having football on Saturday. But on the other hand, let's just see where this thing takes us with the Pistons. Nothing really to talk about with the Lions. The same old. We all know what this is. But let's see where this thing takes these young guys with this Pistons. Not talking wins and losses. I'm talking development. So,
yep.
Indeed.
We got an opportunity to see if this thing truly will be a blessing in disguise and give some guys some opportunity. But other than that, man, like I said, y'all just, man, be safe, be careful out there. A lot going on in the world. Definitely want to give my prayers to the people in Kentucky.
Yes.
That's devastating.
Guys. Yeah, and then, the workers out there at the Amazon warehouse over in Illinois, the guys being trapped in there. So definitely prayers and condolences. We had some bad weather here yesterday too.
Yes.
I got called in to work, a little bit during that storm time. But so yeah, definitely, we send condolences and prayers out to everyone, in regards to, that situation with the tornadoes and the high wind situation. And just, for me, like I said, we look forward to, these upcoming weeks. Like I said, I'm looking forward to, the college football playoffs, man. And also look forward to chopping it up with, you guys on here, man. We really be looking forward to this. So, like I said, you guys make sure that, you're sharing, get these, likes up, get these subscriptions up, leave us comments, man, leave us questions, man. We want to get into some more things, some more topics. Like I said, y'all had a chance to, ask the King some questions today, man. We're going to do that some more. Of course, we still going to be going forward with the hot topic, Fridays or even, hot topics, during this time. So definitely be looking out, man. We enjoy you guys coming shot, being with us during, the time, where the Lions is losing, of course. But I think I'm gonna leave out on this note once again because I gotta give a shout out to once again to our guys at Coach of Detroit. I'm just gonna rock. We're gonna leave out on this note. Say we three Kings out, man, for real.
Solid.
W3 Kings in the building at Culture Detroit.
Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard, working hard, working hard, yeah. Working hard, working hard.